On Saturday night, Vivekananda Juvabharati Kirangan witnessed a tense KG encounter that, despite ending without a goal, delivered plenty of drama. East Bengal found themselves down to 9 men by the 30th minute after both Nanda Kumar Shekhar and Mohesh Naurem were sent off following a heated argument with the referee. Despite this setback, the East Bengal defenders stood strong, playing with a ferocity that their head coach Oscar Bruzon later praised, saying they defended like tigers in his post-match press conference. Throughout the game, Mohammedan relentlessly pressed on, flooding East Bengal's box with cross after cross from the flanks. Yet, defenders like Anwar Ali, Hijazi and others stepped up, cleaning every attempt and holding the line. Oscar Bruzon's team displayed not just physical grit, but tactical resilience. At halftime, he delivered an inspiring talk, urging his players to put themselves in the mindset of their opponents. He told them to imagine you are playing with 11 players, while your opponents are down to 9. What would you do? He then advised his team to play smart, tactically pushing Mohammedan players out wide by keeping the central area compact with low blocks. The strategy worked perfectly. The defensive line held firm and Bruzon's tactics successfully neutralized Mohammedan's attacks. This was a display of determination and resilience that East Bengal had not shown so visibly in this ISL season. No ISL team has had to deal with the kind of challenge East Bengal faced yesterday. Yet they stood strong until the final whistle, ultimately securing their first point in this campaign. Now let's hear more from Oscar Bruzon himself as he shares his halftime insights and reflection in his post-match press conference.
The situation was opposite. Imagine that we have to play with 11 players against 9, and the opposite team will pack the box with a 4-3-1 system. How difficult is to score goals? What I say is that let's renounce to opening half, let's renounce to the 2 against 1 that they were constantly doing on the wings. Let's be compact in a 4-3, 2 lines of 4-3 with less distances. Let's block all the areas outside the box with the 3 and occupy the box with the 4. And let's keep one striker up to not to be exposed to 90 minutes suffering continuous process. So I think that the plan worked well. That was the talk, was a technical talk about how to deal with this tough situation.
Don't you think it's a tactical team of Oscar Bruzon?
No, I don't need any medal, boss. I don't need any medal. This is what I did. What I did is telling, if you see the situation 11 against 9, it's an inferiority. So the way to understand better how to do that is try to do it opposite. If we play against 9 and they do this, how difficult is going to win the game? I think that the players understood the message well. They implemented, and I repeat, I don't count a big number of chances of Mohammedan in our box. I think that we defended like tigers and we try to create chances in attack because our objective with 9 was also try to win the game with that moment of fortune, maybe in a set piece or maybe in a counter attack, but it could not happen.